Guess who's back? Back again.
I'm gonna let you sing that because you know I don't like
Leo's
Eminem.
back. Tell Jerm. Episode 9. Episode 9.
Let's go. Hey guys.
Episode 9. 1 away from 10. It's your boy Leo. Here with my guy Jerms, the cleanest dude that I know.
Hey you guys.
Episode 9 of the Couch Podcast. We are back, guys. We are back. Missed you.
I missed you too, bro. I'm glad to be back. I'm back home.
I'm back home.
Where we at?
Where we at? Bravery
Studios.
Hit the drum, Marv.
We're here. We home. I'm back home. I got home Friday, but now I'm back home.
Yes, sir.
Back to work. You know what I'm saying?
That's what we do it for.
We back.
That's what we do it for.
So yeah, episode 9. We're here on a Sunday morning. I had a bunch of stuff to do this weekend.
I think this is the first time we shot
This
on
is
a
the first
Sunday.
time we shot on a Sunday. Yeah.
So blessed Sunday.
And not just on a Sunday, on a Sunday morning. Okay? I woke up this morning and I was just like, oh man. Even last night, Lou was like, yo, you all right? I'm like, I don't want to go record. We're just like, God damn. But, you know, I woke up, I seen that first text from you. I'm like, all right, let's do this.
Yeah,
let's do it. And now we're here, episode 9. We're about to hit 10 episodes, which
That's
is
a
crazy feeling.
It's a milestone.
Who would have thought?
Who
Who would have thought that we'd be, you know what I'm saying?
Nobody got canceled after 2.
Well, I don't know. You've been doing some crazy stuff behind the scenes.
I'm crazy
I've been seeing you on TMZ and stuff, so I'm happy that you're still able to come into the studio. I just want to shout a lot of people out.
Okay.
For reaching out and shouting us out for our last episode. You know, that was a very sentimental episode for the both of us.
That hit home.
It was tough to get through. And just to see a lot of people reacting to that, posting it on Instagram. A friend of a friend who a friend of a friend, he followed us, and then he I seen we had a message request on the Couch Podcast Instagram, and I'm looking and I'm like, what the hell? So he sent us a picture. He sent a picture, and I'm just like, there was no like background, anything on the picture, whatever. And then he started telling a story, bro. And I was like, wow. Just the fact that we were able to do something like episode 8 and have people that don't know us from a hole in the wall reach out and tell a story of that magnitude. I can't even explain the feeling. And I seen it while I was out there. You know what I'm saying? So I was like listening to the episode at that. And then I seen the message. And Lou was like, what's up? And I'm like, yo, this guy just reached out. He told me this crazy story. I don't really want to get into the story because I don't want to, I don't really want to. But yeah, so I'm super grateful to all of y'all who continue to watch our show, continue to listen, continue to shout us out, continue to tell people. There's people who I don't know that be following us randomly. So that just goes to show that people are, spreading the word, shouting us out. So yeah, shout out to y'all. We love y'all. We wouldn't be able to do it without you guys. And we also wouldn't be able to do it without Marv.
My man,
like
Marv.
we say every episode. So yeah, thank you guys. We love y'all, man. And we're here. Let's get it.
Let's get it. All right. So guys, like the weekly recap. I know you got a lot to say. You had a marvelous week.
I did. I did.
So
you want to go?
I'll go first. So my week was pretty simple. Dina's sister flew out here from Orlando. So her sister Trudy, and her boyfriend Quentin, and it was just like dope. From when they came, we picked them up from the airport and everything like that. Just playing music. I was sticking my middle finger out the window to people as I drove through the airport, and it was cool because I haven't seen them in such a long time.
What's wrong with you, bro?
You know what it is? It's something about
it was the
people,
music, right?
Yeah, like it's like, and you want to know what music was playing? Like Smash Mouth. Hey now, you're a North Star. So I'm like,
that's like that night that we left here, remember we went to Wawa and I ordered a sandwich and it took forever, so we left. And we were driving. And
when D picked us up,
and we were driving, we was playing the music, and I was like, the dude pulled up. I was like, yo, D, I think he wants to race.
Yo,
he didn't even look at us, nothing. Yo, I think he wants to race. And what we was playing the throwbacks. We played grills.
Yeah.
Don't play that around me. I go crazy.
Yeah.
I go crazy.
Shout out to Paul. But yeah, no. So sticking my middle finger up, out here just wilding, like, so.
Out of control.
We decided, right? So it's 4.
Out of control.
Sorry.
It's 5 of us. So it's me,
Out of control.
D, Austin, Trudy, Quentin, right? Out of control.
Yo, it feels so good to be back, bro. It feels so good to be back. But continue, I'm sorry.
So,
that was a moment.
So we decided, okay, cool. What we're gonna do to get lit is we're gonna redo the Olympics. So we're gonna have different type of challenges, and whoever wins has to buy a bottle, right? Mm-hmm. So we had teams. I don't play table tennis at all. I'm not the table tennis kind of guy.
I love me some.
Right? Like,
bro.
I'm a good, like, heads up guy, like checkers, you know, something cool, something I know I can win. Connect 4 probably. But so it's me and Q versus Trudy, Dina's sister, and Austin. Right? If people don't know, Austin
is our bodyguard.
Just in case anything go down.
Yeah, he
like
out here.
Austin protects us. So we're like, all right, cool. So we play the ping pong. We win. Mm-hmm. So then they're like, the next thing is we're gonna do heads up. So they win. I don't know how. Every time I play heads up, they give me the worst things. I'm standing there like, they like, yo, it lives in a pineapple under the sea. My partner's like looking at me. I'm like, yo, can you describe SpongeBob, please?
Yo, that's bad, buddy.
So we do that. Now, like, my building where I live at is a pier. So we're like, yo, we're gonna race. Everybody's talking about how they're fast and stuff. Like, so I'm like, all right, cool. I started off. I'll pass off like the table tennis paddle to you, and whoever wins has to buy a relay race. Okay. Has to buy the bottle. Me and Trudy.
Whoever wins or whoever loses?
Whoever wins. I mean, whoever loses has to buy the bottle. So we start. So now we got like mad people just watching us now.
Have y'all been drinking?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm like, yo, we got mad people watching us, and I'm like, oh man, like I can't get dusted by her. Like I can't get dusted. Tighten my shoes up, lace my shoes up. And you know you haven't raced in a long time until you actually are in the moment of racing. Some girl, she comes by me, she's like, you mind if we bet? I'm like, they taking side bets and everything. It's wild.
Funny.
So we go. March said go. I dust her.
Wait, who'd you go against?
I went against Trudy. So I went against Dina's sister. And Dina's sister used to run track. So all I'm saying is I dusted her. So we going. We got a good 30-second head start. I passed the paddle to Q. I don't know what happened, but Dina's recording this whole thing, and we end up losing. I'm like, yo, like we lost. We're going about a bottle, and I'm just like, I'm like pissed. Like I'm pissed because now everybody's yelling shot o'clock and all of this, and we lost. And I was upset about that.
I would have made y'all buy a bottle in 1942.
Yo, Jesus Christ. Yo, and as we're walking back, like people are like clapping, cheering us on. I only seen 4 people that ever lived in our building. So it's just like to see them all come out, and they was like, you guys are training for the Olympics? Obviously not. Obviously not, sir. But that's how my week went.
Yo, some people really be asking dumb questions.
They was like, you training for the Olympics? I'm like, no.
Cause we fully clothed out here in our regular clothes, and you out here asking.
Drunk
Yo,
Olympics.
it's funny that you brought up the whole her sister used to run track. Mm-hmm. So there was this kid in our high school, right? And he was like the face of the track team, right? But he ran cross country, right? So he was a distance runner. He wasn't a fast runner.
Like a sprint, yeah.
Yo, he used to talk mad shit, bro. Mad shit. About, yo, even though I'm a cross-country runner, I'm still the fastest person that's ever come to this school, blah, blah, blah. Yo, he nicknamed himself Flash, right?
Why?
And it's funny because all my high school friends that listen to this episode, they're gonna automatically remember this memory. So we had a homeboy, right? And he looked like Gucci Mane. So we used to call him Gucci, right? And it was from, hood, whatever. So he used to come to school in wintertime with ACGs. That's when ACGs were popping. This kid was fast.
Like, Flash or Gucci Mane?
No, Gucci Mane. Oh. He was fast. Like, he played on the ball team. On a fast break, road runner. He was out. So the kid was talking shit. He's like, yo, I'm the fast bro. So he comes. My man comes. And he's like, yo, let's race right now. So we looked out. He got his ACGs on, bro. And I think he was either wearing True Religions or Antiques. Oh. So it had the boot cut joint. So he was like, nah, I don't really want to race right now. He was like, nah, let's race. He was like,
Flash is saying, I don't want to race.
The kid Flash is like, yo, I don't want to race. But he's like, yo, I got boots on. You're gonna beat me, right? So we went. There was like this one block. Yo, we lined them up. Yo, when I say that this kid Flash got smoked by somebody in ACGs, it was a day of reckoning, bro. He came back, he was like, nah, it's because this and that. And my man was like, but I got ACGs on.
But what do you do now after that as like Flash now? Because now you know it's as the slowest.
Now we got to call you by your first name.
Where's Snail? What was his first name?
I don't want to say his name. He was a little.
Oh, okay.
Not making fun of anybody, but.
No, of course not, but.
But yeah, he got smoked. When I say he got smoked, like he came back and he was like, yo, everybody was laughing at him. Like in movies when somebody does something embarrassing and they pan around with the camera and everybody in slow motion is like, that's what it was. It was terrible.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to tell you that story because we were talking about the track. That is just high school is a wild time.
Shout out to ACGs.
Yo, shout out to ACGs. That was a staple back in the day. That was a staple. And I remember they did the foam posit ACGs.
Yeah, the foam.
Another old boy. That we had Jim, and he didn't bring sneakers with him.
So he had to play ball in ACGs. He had to play
ball in his foam posit ACGs, right? But he was mad skinny. And his gym shorts were mad short, right? So he had the ACGs on with like long johns under, right? And yo, my man was doing handstands against the padded wall with the ACGs, and every time he did it, his boots pulled him back down. Yo, my high school was wild. I think we got to do another high school story episode, bro.
That's hilarious.
Yo, people did some wild things in my high school. It was just hilarious. Yeah. But yeah, back to the scheduled program. My vacation was wild, bro. I had so much fun. Mia had a ball. She had a blast. Lou had fun. Like, it was great. From the moment I got to the hotel to the moment I left, I had fun.
That's what's up. What was one of your biggest takeaways?
One of them was that my dad finally got to meet the baby. And remember, they've only spoke through FaceTime. So when he got to the pool that she was at, he was like looking at her, and she stopped and she looked at him, and he was like, you know who I am? And she's like, yeah.
Yeah.
So she jumped up, she hugged him. That was a good feeling. Beautiful. Also, after this trip, I have a newfound love and admiration for Cuban people.
Why?
I've never really met that. I don't think I met maybe one Cuban person ever in my life. And yo, just their culture and their like pride. Like, they're very prideful people. Like, they're very proud to be Cuban. And they're just so lit. Like, I met a few families. And it's funny how we met. Like, we just met playing games in the pool. So it was like two teams, and I had one guy that we hung out with on my team, and then another guy who turned out to be really cool. He looked exactly like Bradley Cooper.
For real?
Yeah, I thought he was. I thought he was Bradley Cooper. Like exactly, light eyes, everything. He was on the other team, so we played this. It was like a series of 3 games. Right?
Okay.
So, one game, everybody lined up on the edge of the pool. They took like red tape in the middle and made like a line, and they threw a ball in the middle, and you had to like splash with your feet to try to get the ball over to the other side. Oh, that's
fire.
So it was like, I think like 30 seconds or something like that. At the end of the 30 seconds, wherever the ball was, the
team who would,
gets the point.
That's cool.
So we did that, and then we did another game where we were still sitting on the edge of the pool, but now we have 1 foot in the water and 1 foot out the water.
Okay.
And the first guy, they give him a bucket, right? And then they ball up a towel, right? So the last guy and the last person in the line wets the towel, soaks the towel, and you got to pass overhead to all of your teammates. And the first guy with the bucket has to wring out the towel in the bucket. And that was a very pause gesture. I did that a little too close to my face. So pause on that. And then you take the towel and you pass it back. Same thing over the head till it gets to the end, and you keep doing that. At the end of the time, whoever has the most water in the bucket wins the game. So my team won the first one because we cheated, of course, whatever. And then the other team won the second game. The thing is that the guy that we put in the front, he was Diesel. He looked like The Rock. I was calling him The Rock. He looked exactly like The Rock in the 90s. And then the other guy was Bradley Cooper. He's small. So we're like, he's not going to. And they won by a long shot. I was embarrassed. And then the third game was volleyball in the pool.
Oh, that's fire.
So it was my turn to serve. God, please forgive me for this. I know you was looking down on me and you was like, damn, this kid, I might have to have a conversation with this kid. They had this old lady on their team. They had this old lady on the team, and one of my teammates was like, he was like, you know where to go. I scored like 7 points off serves because I just kept whoop, boop, and it would literally fall right in front of her, right there.
She's like, oh my God. Oh my God.
I don't know if it was her son or anything. He came to me after the game. He's like, come on, man. Why you had to pick on her?
She's just trying to have fun. She's trying to have fun.
But yeah, it was cool. It was cool. The staff in the resort that we stood in was excellent. The only negative thing I have to say about that resort was because of like the weather and the climate change and all that stuff, the beach, there was like a lot of seaweed on the beach, and the beach looked like really dirty until you get a little further out. It looked like Coney Island. It was terrible. And yeah, we met one of the guys who like runs the entertainment like in the pool in the hotel and stuff. And from the first moment we started talking, he was like, anything you need, if you need anything from outside,
you were telling me.
And it's funny because he looks like you.
You told me that on FaceTime, and I wished you would have FaceTimed me so I could see this dude.
I got a video of him. Let me see where it's at.
And while you look for that, having that FaceTime conversation with your dad was dope.
Yeah, that was cool. I'm happy I got to do that.
I didn't think how that interaction will go, and he's such a cool dude. All right, guys. So if you can see this video, he's in a Superman.
He's in a Superman outfit because he was in the pool, and then the other guy had a Robin costume on.
Can you actually post that on Instagram?
I'm gonna post that on the Instagram. Yeah, I'm gonna post that on the Instagram. But that dude, mad cool. And every day, like I will go find him. He will come hang out with my family. He would come hang out with my family, anything we needed. He was like, anything you need. If I have to leave the resort to go into the town, I'll go get it for you guys. And then my last day, he was like, bro, don't leave me. He's like, it's not going to be the same without you here. Real cool. Like
that's dope.
Yeah. So I gave him my number so we could stay in contact. And then I sent you this picture too. So, like we said, me and Leo, we brothers.
We brothers for life.
There's nothing that I hide from this kid. So, Y'all can't really see on the camera, but I'm super tan. Like I'm really tan. Like my shoulder, like look, like you can't really see it, but I'm tanned up.
Yo,
I'm
that's
out here.
That's a brolic shoulder.
I'm
bro.
out here. I got the.
Look at the brolic
Look
shoulder.
at that.
Look at the brolic
Catch
shoulder.
So, you know, when you tan, obviously, the parts where that's covered. So, I was a little lit, and I took a picture of my ass, and I sent it to Leo. I sent it to Leo. He was like, yo. Yo, I didn't know what to expect from him back.
Yeah, so it was gonna be either one or two. It was gonna be one or two reactions. So I'm in the car, and I'm like, all right. And then I see it, and I was like, yo, I just started dying laughing. So Nina's like, yo, what happened? I'm like, nothing. Nothing happened. Keep driving. So then I just text Jeremy. I'm like, yo, nigga, I love you, bro. Like, this is
the funny
hilarious.
thing is, though,
like,
the funny thing is that like I couldn't stop laughing. Me prepping that picture to send it to you. Like I think that was the funniest. That was the funniest thing was me trying to send the picture to you. So Lou was like, "What's up? Why are you laughing like that?" I was like, "Yo, I just sent that picture to Leo," and she was like, "Bro, what is wrong with you?"
That's what Dina said too.
What's wrong with you?
Dina was like, "What? Like, why you can't tell me?" She was like, "Well," she was like, she didn't say what was wrong with you. She was just like, she was like, "Yeah, y'all be on, bros now. Like this is
that's it. We in this for life." But yeah, also one of the bartenders, yo, this dude was holding it down. Excuse me. The first night that we landed, mind you, remember I told you my flight was at 7 a.m. I did text you before we took off. I woke up at like 2:30 to make sure that everybody was ready and stuff. Because, you know, international flights, you got to be there. So as soon as we got there, as soon as we got to the resort, we took everything to the room, we got situated, we went and had lunch, and then we changed to go to the pool. As soon as we got there, I hit the bar. Yo, I was drinking, you know, I drink tequila. Tequila rocks, on the rocks.
You welcome to chose violence.
I ordered a juice on the side because, like, usually in some resorts, they have the natural juices, and this one, it was like concentrate.
Okay.
But the one that I was getting, it was really good. Like, it tasted like a natural juice. It was bugged out. So I'm drinking them. I got lit. Bro, you know what time I fell asleep on the first night?
What time?
I fell asleep at 7:30 p.m. I can't even tell you if I've ever fallen asleep at that time. I don't think I've ever had.
Yeah.
7:30. I woke up the next day refreshed. Went and did it again. And then those Cuban guys, they got me lit up. We started doing shots. And then we went to the bar and it was giving out doubles.
Oh my god.
So we took one, and then I was like, oh, let's do another one, just messing around. And it was like, all right, come on, let's go. So I was like, oh damn. So the dude Bradley Cooper, they poured him a double. So I look at him, I'm like, damn, it's a lot of tequila you got in that cup. Why my man snatched the cup out my hand and poured more in mine. So now I definitely got to take this shot.
Word.
Yo, I took it. I was like,
Out of control.
yo, I was lit. My fam, like my uncle and stuff, he was laughing. He was like, yo, they got you. I was twisted. But it was fun. Overall, I had a great trip. I missed home, though. I wanted to come home. Staying in a resort that many days is tiring because you're doing the same thing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But it was cool to take that trip, you know, with my family, be together and everybody, have the baby, meet my dad, and then, you know, I surprised my dad with my aunt and my uncle. He had no idea. So when we went to dinner for his birthday, I told my aunt and my uncle to hide in the lobby, like on our way to the restaurant. So when I walk by, they're hiding. I'm like, yo, I'm coming right now. They're hiding, and my uncle is against the wall, and he's like this. I wanted to record and take a picture, but I couldn't, because he was really like in the corner, like trying to, yeah. And then when we got to the door of the restaurant, they came up, and stuff. And my pops was like, yo, he couldn't believe it. That's what he talked about all night. So that was dope. And then I got a bunch of like birthday videos and shout outs from like my family in DR.
Nice.
Some of his friends that he grew up with, some members of my family.
That's cool.
You know what I'm saying? So I try to put them together, but some of the videos weren't uploading like with the Wi-Fi over there and stuff. So I was like, yo, listen here. I pressed play on the first one. And I was like, once it stops, just scroll. And he was like, yo, there was videos he was watching. He was like, whoa. He was like, yo, how'd you get this? So it was cool. His birthday was cool. And then it was my aunt's birthday the following Monday. So we got to celebrate with her. We cut her a cake. It was a good vacation. It was a good vacation. But I'm glad to be home.
I'm glad to be back
in the studio with you guys. Let's keep the conversation flowing. I've been seeing on social media a lot of this. And listen, I know some people are gonna hear this and they're gonna hit me up like, oh, listen, I know what it is already. You don't have to try to explain it to me. All you people now selling Monat or however the hell you spell it, y'all look exactly the same as everybody who was doing World Ventures back in 2010, 2011.
Where are they at now?
For those of y'all who don't know what Monat is, it's like beauty products.
I found out the name.
What?
Let's go Wake Up Now. That's the name of one of the other
But
pyramid schemes.
Wake Up Now is World Ventures. It's the same thing.
It's the same thing, right?
Yeah. So Monat is basically like Avon back in the day. You're selling products. I'm gonna cut the explanation short. Pyramid scheme. That's all it is. You go to these meetings, you sign up, somebody signs you up under them. You have to go and sign up more people to get money and this and unlock it. It's a pyramid scheme, okay? You're not an entrepreneur. An entrepreneur is someone who goes out and does stuff on their own, makes their own business. People who are selling clothes, people who are selling like handmade jewelry, people who are selling accessories for phones,
wigs,
and all this stuff.
Eyelashes.
It's a fact. It's a fact.
Not selling a dream, because that's what
barbers,
yeah,
entrepreneurs. You open up a barbershop, entrepreneurs. Hairdressers, entrepreneur. If you own that business and you start it, you are an entrepreneur, okay? If you are doing these things, you are not an entrepreneur. You are signing up under somebody. There's somebody above you, right? Mm-hmm. The people that you sign up, you're above them. Mm-hmm. So it starts with one person, right? And they sign up for, right? And then
go down.
You sign up however many people, and then they sign up however many people. And if you trace that,
that's a triangle.
That's a triangle.
Which is a pyramid.
It's a pyramid. And the same thing with World Ventures back in the day. World Ventures has to be the worst thing that flooded the streets. Well, not the worst thing, but you catch my drift.
It's bad.
The bad thing about World Ventures is the way people will present it to you, right? So we were talking about Marv, how he was presented it.
He was conned.
And the same thing happened to me. So I had a homie. I hadn't spoken to him for a little bit. And he's like, yo, let's go chill. Let's go grab something to eat. Excuse me. So I'm like, all right, bet. So he comes. I thought he was coming by himself. I had no idea he was coming with other people. So he comes, right? And he pulls up with some dude in a Beamer, right? But I just didn't put two and two together. So we go, and now we picking up other people. So I'm like, yo, there's not that much space in this car. So, yo, we driving and driving and driving. That's when I was in Brooklyn. Driving. So we pull over, and he's like, oh, we here. So I'm looking around, and I'm like, bro, there's nothing over here. Like, what are we doing here? So we go into this, like, storefront. Bro, they had chairs and stuff. They had a podium. So the two dudes, I don't know if you know, like, the two dudes who, like, kind of, like, spearhead that whole thing, June and Jay Peso.
No.
All right. Well, they were there, and they were like the people who were like giving the presentation. So they had people come up like, yo, ever since I've been doing this and that. So World Ventures, the whole thing is like you start this business, whatever, and you're able to retire at this age. I know people who were doing it back then who are still trying to do that now. They haven't got their Beamer. They promise you a Beamer once you get to a certain level. They haven't got your Beamer. And when you do get a Beamer, there's the World Ventures logo on it. It's not your Beamer.
It's their Beamer.
It's their Beamer, right? And then you get you're supposed to get vacations at a wholesale price. A lot of these vacations are to places that people don't want to go to.
Yeah.
A lot of times they're to places in the Midwest. Who wants to go there?
That's stupid.
And who wants to go there? And there's people who go and they take those trips. This one kid that I knew, he used to be like, yo, I'm going here, I'm going there, I'm going there. He's with a group of 60 people, people that he doesn't know. And he's trying to make it seem bro, he was like, yo, I went to this place. I was like, what were you doing there?
He was like, I went to Idaho, bro. You just yo.
What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? So that was the whole premise. You would get these vacations cheap, and people used to really stunt. Bro, come on, stop it.
What you just said
Stop it.
is one of the most insanely
Wow.
idiotic
I
things
got
I've ever
conned.
heard.
I got conned two different ways. The first way was I was in between jobs. I was looking for a job, and my homegirl, you know who you are. I'm not gonna say her name, but it's because I won't say her name because she got a son. I don't want her son to hear this. And she basically was like, "Hey, listen, yo, I got interviews."
I don't mean to cut you off, right? But if you were her son, right, and you get older, right, would you rather find out that your mom did World Ventures or that your mom did porn? Not only
that was different.
Not
Not
only
OnlyFans, just full out porn.
Full out porn.
Porn. I would rather. All right. I would rather. All right. If I was that kid and I found out like my mom did. I'll be tight that she did World Ventures, honestly. Porn and your money, be your mom is amazing. If you make fun of me for my mom making money, it's kind of but if you make fun of my mom for sitting in a room and not making money,
yo,
there's a problem.
They really, and then the thing is they have people standing up yo,
yo,
they have these people stand up and scream CEO. See, come on, bro, how you work for a company and there's 50 CEOs?
Why?
Yo, bro, I went, right? So I'm like, oh man, it's interviews. She wouldn't tell me for what the job was for. So I go down, I have, I wore a suit, everything like that. Put my resume out, went to Staples to get my resume printed.
No
right?
way.
It's a hotel on 34th Street, right across from Madison Square Garden. I went in there, I sign up, and I'm like, oh man, yo, I'm really going do this. Bro, I sat down. They took your information down, your name, your number, email, all of that. So I give them my resume. The lady who takes my resume is like, we don't need that here. She was like, you're gonna be working for yourself. But I didn't understand what that meant. So I had to be 18. So I went and I sat down and I'm sitting down in it's a seminar room, and there's a lot of people. Mm-hmm. Yo, I can tell you this right now. As I'm taking the train on my way home, the girl texts me, yo, where did you go? I wasn't there for even 2 minutes. I said, yep, this is not for me. I can't.
I had to sit through that seminar, bro, because, yo, I didn't know where I was. All I know was that there was a bunch of buildings. It was like stores, and it was mad Jewish people. So I had to be somewhere in Bushwick or something. Yeah. Yo, I had to sit through that seminar.
Did you feel inspired?
No, I did not. I was standing in the back
just judging.
Yo, what did they put in the water here? Yo, people and it was
really
yo, if you want to sign up, we want to see everybody who wants to change their life, and yo, people were like, yeah, I want to change my life. I was like, what are y'all doing?
Is one of the most insanely idiotic things I've ever heard.
That
people signed up,
and you gotta pay. You gotta pay.
And my man's was like, yo, what you think about this? I was like, honestly, I think you're a jackass. One, because you're doing this. Two, because you came to my house, picked me up, and brought me over here. Had you told me it was this, Had you told me it was this, I wouldn't have done it.
Right.
Because I had already been given that presentation before. And I sat there when I was given the presentation the first time I sat there, and I'm like, the dude was like, yo, you got any questions? I was like, why are you doing this? like, why are you doing this? What do you see? What do you see?
Like, what do you see in this? Like, they always show you these videos that they're never in. I'm like,
one time I read this article, and I don't know how true it is, because you see stuff on the internet and it don't be true at all. But
it'd be like clickbait.
I saw this thing that those two dudes, June and Jay Peso, were under investigation by the feds.
Yeah, because
like,
you thought you was gonna be able to get all this money with no.
Like, who you think you are, Jordan Belfort?
Like,
you think you Wolf of Wall Street over here? It's not happening. It's not happening. But there's still people who be doing that. One time I seen on Instagram, this girl, she had the booklet and she was reading through the book. She was like, yo, I can't wait to get started and go on these vacations. I was like, yo, I hit her up. I was like, yo, see if you could get your money back, because they just conned you.
They just conned you.
But yeah, we said all this to say this. Just stop it. Just stop. Get out of that. Get out of that. You're gonna be doing that for mad long. You're not gonna get no money. You're out here talking about you're an entrepreneur. You go into these meetings. You meet with these people.
That 240 is gonna be the most money you made.
Yo, within the last 2 weeks, I've seen like 5 people that I know, like girls that I went to school with, like junior high school and stuff. Like 5 girls that I know that doing it, and they're all doing it together. The craziest thing is that they're doing it together and they didn't know each other. So it's like, it's crazy. It's crazy. But yeah, be aware. Be aware if it's somebody who you haven't spoken to in years, if they just come out the blue and hit you up like, yo, what's going on? Yo, I want to present this opportunity. Once they say I want to present this, delete the message. Block them. If they text you, block their number. If they hit you up on IG, unfollow them, block them, and then report their page. Right. Because they had the audacity to try to get you caught up in this. Just to make a couple dollars, or for you.
Just to make a couple bucks. Just to make a couple bucks.
Speaking of a couple dollars.
Yo. This is not a commercial, it's not an infomercial. Just all the listeners, just hear me out. Have you ever purchased something that you quickly regretted, had to either hide it or know you had no business buying it? I'm a guy that does that.
I know
everybody. Yo, I love fashion. I love sneakers. I love all looking good, dressing good, fly, all that. But there's a few fashion mistakes that I've purchased in my day that I wish I would have never did. So when I moved out into my my first apartment, I was going through all the stuff that I purchased, me and my mom. And she was like, yo, why? Like, you gotta understand, like, parents, they never really see what you get. They let the vision play out, then tell you look stupid. She was like, why would you wear this? Why would you get it? I'm like, Ma, you don't know fashion. You don't know fashion. I've purchased stuff that I think I have a problem. I'll see it and I'm like, oh, that's fire. And I'll purchase it, I'll wear it one time and then,
that's it.
Like, I'm the most gullible person when it comes to, like, getting things, because I see it and I'll be like, well, why did I even purchase it? Like,
I be doing that with sneakers sometimes.
Yo, I think the vision is there, and then when you think it's flying in your head, and then you put the outfit on, you be...
Lou be like, you're not gonna wear them. I'll be like, yeah, I'm gonna wear them, and I buy them, and they just...
Ain't collect.
That's why I used to take advantage of allotment and Adidas. Because I used to get stuff that I wanted, but, like, I knew I wasn't gonna buy. So, like, remember when those Oswegos came out?
Yeah.
I got those with allotment. When the Lexicons came out, I got those with allotment. Those Oswegos, I can't even tell you the last time I wore them. Lexicons, I gave them to somebody. I don't even know. I don't even remember who I gave them to.
I just buy a lot of dumb things. I bought a Von Dutch hat that I've never wore. Yo, I'm like, and imagine. I'm like, yo,
Von Dutch wasn't even cool when it was cool, bro.
I was like, Yo, you know, I used to think that Missy Elliott created Von Dutch because I think she had a song called, I think, Pass That Dutch. And it's a really, it's like, it's like Pass the Dutch, baby.
It said Von Dutch?
And it was transparent. So I'm going to describe the hat. It was a red hat. Right, man. Red. It had Von Dutch in.
When did you purchase this?
I purchased it like, I would say a few months ago. Really, I kid you not. Yo, if to make things better, I'll bring the hat like on the show and I'll show you. So I thought it was cool, right? So I got the hat. It was supposed to be for when I went to Vegas. So you know, like the people that be counting the money and they have like the transparent. So the Von Dutch hat, the Von Dutch hat was like really, really cool, and it had a yellow transparent thing.
That's like back in the day, the accountants that you did like the bank.
Yo, I went and I got the hat. I'm like, yo, I'm about to kill this fit. Yo, when I say I normally, you know how like you know how like you duck your brim like to make it like, you know, curved. Yo, I tried to do that. Yo, the joint just stayed flat. It just went right back. I'm like, it was like a rubber transparent
Yo,
thing.
I don't think I've ever laughed like this on any of our episodes.
I've purchased that and I instantly regretted it. To make matters worse, Dina's like, oh, yo, I'm gonna rock that hat. And I'm like, nah. So she's like, just throw it away. And I'm like, I can't.
How much you pay for that?
It was cheap. It had to be like $20 or something like that. And I was gonna buy a green color of it. Imagine. I'd have been sick. That would have been
$40 that you just wasted.
And I was upset that the green one, it's not that I didn't go and try to buy the green one. I was upset because it sold out. So it's somebody that's across America that got this green hat and we're both not wearing it.
Maybe your twin.
Oh man, I think he's back.
You know on certain websites, when you go, it tells you like so and so with the flag of their country just purchased this. Maybe you did that, you purchased it, and it popped up, and he was like, oh, all right. And he bought it, thinking that you were going to wear it, and somehow a picture was going to be circulating on Instagram.
I also bought a pair of Jordans on Worldstar. Yeah, bro. I was young. I had to be like 17.
What kind of Jordans?
I'm going to tell you right now. So, you know how in Worldstar Hip Hop, it has like the fashion things pop up. So this before
Yo, Marv, can you mute this guy's mic? Because I don't even want to hear the rest of the story.
This was before like StockX, Gold, anything like that. So, you know, it said AirJordanNike.com. Like, so I clicked the link and I told my mom, I really need this. My mom spent like $200 and like something dollars. No, actually, no. I got two pairs of Jordans. So I got the like the 9s, you know, like the ones that I think he wore in Space Jam at the beginning. It's like the
play, the white and black, yeah.
So I got those.
The playoff 9s.
And then I got the Space Jams, right? When I say
how much
the
you
shoes,
paid, like
I actually paid $75. Yeah. So yeah, like, so I'm like, yo, Ma, we gotta steal. I hit my mom up. I hit her up on my BlackBerry. Like, so I was like, yo, Ma, like, I need this. Like, so she got them. They shipped it to my sister's house. My sister used to live in PA. I got them, and they weren't like, the Jordan box was like mad, like cardboardish, like Jordan face. Remember the old Jordan box that had the silver, like the favorite?
Yeah.
Yo, the face was like mad light skin. Like it was just like
it was
bad.
mad stressed out.
Yeah, like Jordan was like this. So I went and I put the shoes on. Yo, I went to go lace the shoes when I see.
And the laces broke?
Oh my God. You know when like Mike when Bow Wow snapped the blazers? Yo, I tried to wear them out. And the thing about Pennsylvania, like, and please, I'm not disrespecting anybody. Nobody knows how to dress out there. So, and I'm saying that right now. I'm letting that be known. New York versus everybody. So I go out and the dude's just like, yo, those Space Jams is fly. Cause you know I had to wear the Space Jams cause we going somewhere in the dark. So nobody didn't know until somebody showed up with some actual Space Jams.
Damn.
And like the girl, like back in the day, the girl, like she was cute. So walk up to her. I have a lot of bad interactions with women in fashion. So she comes up and she's like, I didn't know she was like gassing me at the time. I don't think the word was gassing, but she was like, yo, those shoes are like cool. And I said, it was all cool until I looked down. But yeah, that was like the worst.
I don't think I've ever made irresponsible. Well, I have. I just don't really remember. I've made purchases though that I've like instantly regret. I bought this beard straightener from Don't ask me why I bought it, but yo, I straightened my beard and my beard was like this, out like that. Like it was mad. Like you could see like each individual hair on my beard.
Really? Wait, so like,
I used it once and I returned it. I returned it right away.
Like, what made you be like, yo, like this is it? Like, cause you know some of the shaky purchases, you be like mad,
them
like
Instagram ads. They be getting you. They be getting you. They really do be getting you. And that's really what it was. That's really what it was. Instagram ads. I'm like, all right, let me see if I can make my beard look a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I straighten it, maybe it'll look a little bit longer.
Straighten it.
Wrong. I was like, did I really just? Did I really just bought this? I was so mad. I looked at myself in the mirror and I was like, look how stupid you look. Look how you stupid ass. Yeah, I returned it. I returned it right away. I used it once and that was it. I returned it. What else? There's been some clothing purchases that I bought and I was just like,
This ain't it, Chief.
Yeah, this ain't it. There's been times too, like not bad on me, but you know that brand Dumb Good?
Yeah.
So I like the stuff that they be doing sometimes. They do some cool t-shirts. And I ordered that Fast and the Furious shirt that I have. Remember, like the greenish one? I ordered a super bad t-shirt, and the picture, it had the scene where McLovin is in the back of the cop car when they're driving at nighttime with Bill Hader and Seth Rogen. It was that, and then it had a quote on the back. Yo, I opened that. Yo, the t-shirt fit me like a dress. It was mad big. And then I ordered a Invader Zim t-shirt.
I love Invader.
Right. Zim. And it was cool. It was a white t-shirt and it had him. It had I think it was him and Gurr on the front. And yo, they sent me the wrong shirt. They sent me this like lime green t-shirt that said Invaders in, had something on the back, mad big. Bro, it was neon green. Right? So I was hyped to get that shirt because that was out of the shirts that I purchased, that's the one I wanted the most. So I emailed them and they answered me like 3 days later. So I'm like, yo, you guys sent me the wrong shirt. Just let me know what I have to do to, get the shirt that I ordered. So they was like, give me the order number, blah, blah. So it was like, don't worry about it. We're going to send you the correct shirt. Now, I waited a couple days. They sent me the same green shirt. So now I have 2 of these green shirts now.
Did you go and...
I emailed them again, I don't understand what the miscommunication was, but this is the shirt that I originally ordered.
That's annoying.
And this is the shirt that you sent me. You sent me the same shirt that you sent me in the first shipment. I don't understand what's going on. Please send me the correct shirt. I just want the shirt. Again, another 3 days later, they emailed me. They didn't even email me back. They just issued a refund.
Really, nigga?
How bad are you at your job that you saw an email, right? They obviously the person who saw the email didn't pick the order, obviously.
Yeah.
Right? So how bad are you at your job, right? That you picked the order, the wrong one the first time.
And then pick it again.
You got an email saying that it was this, and I screenshot the shirt that I wanted, put it in the email, right? And you went and you picked the same shirt again.
Somebody's folding up the shirt. They're like, he's not gonna know what hit him.
If the shirt was sold out, all right, sir, we're sorry, the shirt is sold out. We'll issue a refund. But why do I have to email? I never order from them again. And I've been looking, and they've been dropping some cool T-shirts. But that's why I wear Crucial Vision. Because I know what I'm gonna get.
You know what?
To the back of this joint. See that? Oh, I'm drunk. See that? Kanye, come on, bro. You kidding me? I'm out here. I'm not drunk. I've been drinking water. I just lost my balance.
He's like, I'm drunk.
But yeah, guys, just watch what you're buying out here. Stop buying from random websites.
Stop buying from randos.
It's not good. Randos are not good.
Stop buying from randos.
Well, yeah, it's time. We
back.
haven't done this.
Riddles.
We haven't done it in a while.
Riddle.
So it's riddle time. Last week we couldn't do riddle time because it was a serious, it was more of a serious episode. We got caught up.
We're joking
We
around.
didn't have time. So
Riddle time.
riddle time now.
Riddle time. Riddle time. Riddle time.
Who's going first?
I'll go first. I'll start it off. And guys, please send us riddles. Underscore the Couch Podcast. Please send us riddles.
Word. Or you can send it to me at Rich Imports. Or you can send it to Leo.
Sunsets at 1 a.m. Okay. No matter how little or how much you use me, you change me every month. What am I?
No matter how little.
No matter how little or how much you use me, you change me every month. What am I? And guys, pause the video. Make sure y'all subscribe to the YouTube before you guys answer the question.
No matter how little.
No matter how little or how much you use me, you change me every month. What am I? I feel like you got it.
I don't.
You know?
The thing is, I know that you're going to tell me the answer to this, and I'm going to be like, come on. Because that's every riddle you get.
You ready?
Yeah.
A calendar.
You see what I'm talking about? Like, are you kidding me? All right. Whatever. I guess it's my turn. What is there one of in every corner and two of? What is there one of in every corner and two of in every room?
What is?
What is there one of in every corner and two of in every room?
Gotcha, bitch. The letter O.
Oh, you saw this one. I know you saw it. You see?
Yo, you want?
He got it.
Yo, you wanna know why? Let me, because I know the riddles that you like. You love those letter riddles, bro.
Yo, you see, Marv, I told you there's like 3 websites that I got my riddles from, and they all got the same damn riddles. I'm gonna have to find like a riddle book somewhere because this is ridiculous.
Yo, you know, I thought I was gonna go on a 5-episode streak of not getting anything. Okay, I got one for you. What belongs to you, but everyone uses it?
Your name.
Hey, okay, cool.
You said you used that one before.
Are you sure?
I think so.
How about? I need somebody to do a back check. See if I use that one.
I think you
before.
have.
I probably have.
All right, so, all right. I have 3 feet, but I can't stand without leaning. I have no arms to hold me up. What am I?
Say it again. I have 3 feet.
I have 3 feet, but I can't stand without leaning. I have no arms to hold me up. What am I?
A ruler.
Close. It's bigger than a ruler.
A tape measure.
No. You have a ruler, and then you have this. It's the same concept as a ruler, but it's bigger.
Damn, and it's gonna really. I don't know. Go ahead. What is it?
A yardstick.
I wanted to say yardstick, but I just
Yeah.
didn't know if that was a proper
Once I said
name.
ruler, I was like, oh, he's gonna get it. So I kind of helped you with that one.
Yeah, you kind of did. I get half a point.
No, you don't get no point because you didn't get it. You didn't get the right answer. So you don't get any points for that. You have another one? I don't have any.
No, I don't have. I kind of want to move into this or that.
Okay, I know you got some good stuff.
I got some good. Yeah, I got some good this or that.
We could just, if you want, you could take over this or that because I don't have anything and I don't want to come like
perfect.
I want to come correct.
And these are some thinking ones too. Remember, you know I love those this or that songs. So it's gonna put you in a very difficult spot. We all know we love Sean Paul.
Yo, I think I might put you through that new wall that Marv just put up.
So guys, and remember, when we do this or that, once you pick one, the other one does not
the other
exist.
one disappears.
All right. So like I said, we all love Sean Paul. So 2 songs. Temperature.
I knew that was gonna be one.
Or
We Be Burning.
Give Me the Light. So give me the light and about to draw.
You know what he says when he does that? Like, you know what he says?
No.
He says, bust another bottle of Mo. So another bottle of Moet. Yo, you're mad annoying.
So give me that or
Give me the light temperature.
There you won't.
Give me the light.
Just give me the light. Yo, I did not know.
That's tough. I'm gonna go give me the light.
Just give me, cause
give me the light.
well, how you say it again?
Bust it's bust another bottle of Mo.
All right.
You're having too much fun. Let's move on.
All right. 2 songs. We all love Pharrell, right?
You know
We all love Pharrell.
Bro.
Pharrell holds a special place in your heart.
You know that's my idol, bro. Yo, I ever told you that Lou got me one of his books?
For real?
Yo, mad random. She's like, yo, I got a surprise for you. And yo, when she came home, she bought the book. I forgot which one it is. Hold on, I'll tell you right now.
Reading is fundamental.
No, the book that he dropped, A Fish Doesn't Know It's Wet. That one.
Oh, that's sick.
Yo, and it's sick. Like, I've looked through it, and the interview that he had with Oprah, it's in the book, and it's like a bunch of conversations that he's had with people. It's so fire. And then she got me Action Bronson's last book.
I remember you was telling me.
Yeah, like she know, like
she
bro.
knows the books.
She be coming through clutch. So yeah, continue.
All right. So, guys, remember, and this is for all the viewers. Make sure you hit that subscribe button as well. Hit that follow button. So, Frontin' by Pharrell or Beautiful by Pharrell?
See, that's tough though because damn.
To know that you are really special. Or remember that's Snoop Dogg and Pharrell, and then that's also
Pharrell.
Jay-Z and Pharrell.
Jay-Z and Pharrell.
I didn't know what he meant when he said you was just a little shorty. I put the naughty on. I didn't understand that. I still don't understand that to this day.
Whatever. It's Jay-Z.
I was just frontin'.
Damn.
And remember, they don't exist. So like your memory is wiped like clean from these songs. Like you pick one. You pick.
I'll go frontin'.
Frontin'. You said wow. Yeah. Okay. So you said frontin', and what was the Sean Paul one? It was Give Me the Light.
Give me the light.
It's
fucking annoying as hell. You got more?
No. I actually don't. I knew that these two, my choices were a little bit different. I was gonna pick Temperature.
Because Just Give Me the Light though.
That's my crazy show.
So you know when they did an interview with him, and people asked him what was the concept behind that song, and he was saying at the time that he dropped that, there was a lot of stuff going on in Jamaica. Like there was like a lot of gun violence and stuff like that. So he wanted to come and make a song that was kind of like made you not really forget about what was going on in Jamaica,
like distract you from
he wanted to make a song to not let all that stuff going on distract you from like how like beautiful Jamaica is and how beautiful the culture is. So he made that song. So when he's saying like I got the right temperature to shelter you from the storm.
Oh, the storm
that's
is
what
everything
he's
that was going on.
The storm is everything that was going on.
Look at us deciphering music.
Look at that, bro.
Look at us deciphering.
I be watching. I be just seeing these random videos.
I would have picked Frontin' also, only because that's
just
vibe.
The video too. Lauren London was in the video.
Pusha T was in the video.
There's mad people in that video.
And then just everything from having Pharrell's house was crazy. You walked in, he had a whole skate ramp.
He had the ramp
in his crib.
Skateboard P.
Skateboard P. Wow, Skateboard P. Skateboard P. If you
ever heard that song You Can Do It Too?
By Pharrell? Yeah. Yo, if you had if you were able to do in any music industry, would you be a rapper, a R&B singer, a pop icon, or we'll pick like country or something like that?
Definitely not country. It's just not.
So would you be R&B? Ooh yeah, ooh yeah. Or would you be?
You know what's funny? Do you know where I got that from?
They saw you playing Adidas, no?
No, but I remember I used to do that all the time, right?
Ooh yeah.
So I got it from that. But the reason why I started doing that, right? There's an episode of the Wayans Brothers. You know that's my favorite show. So there's an episode of the Wayans Brothers. Remember throughout the Wayans Brothers, Marlon is trying to become an actor.
Yeah.
Right? So he's doing all these other things. So he gets the show and he's doing all these things. And there's an episode where him and Sean becomes like his manager or whatever. Him and Sean go to this party after an award show, I think it was. And this actor who was an established actor comes to the party with his people. And it turns out that he wasn't getting roles because he was smoking mad weed and he was forgetting lines, so nobody wanted to work with him. So Marlon starts hanging out with him and he's like, yo, this is how I landed this role. It just takes the edge off. So Marlon starts smoking weed and Sean notices and he's like, yo, like basically you fucking up, like you can't be doing this. So he goes to this audition, he goes to this script reading, right? It was supposed to be like for a big producer that they made up, whatever. And he was mad nervous, and he bumps into the dude Rico who was giving him the weed, and he was like, "Nah, I'm good. Like I'm just nervous." So he was like, "Yo, smoke this. It'll take the edge off." Yo, he gets mad smacked, bro. And he goes into the office, and he's acting mad dumb. So he's like, he goes and he's like, they have this light fixture that's hanging. And it's like that, like on the desk. So he jumps on the desk and he was like, yo, I don't know what it was, but when I was younger, I always wanted to be a singer. So he sits on the desk and he's like, ooh, yo, and he blows the audition. Right? So he goes and Sean is like, yo, how was it? He was like, yo, I killed it. And Sean was like, yeah, your career, you were hot, yo, mad, yo. That's one of my favorite, yo, he was like, ooh. So every time I used to hear that, ooh yeah, I used to think of that all the time. Bad funny, man. Funny.
So what would you be? R&B or?
I don't know. I don't think I would be an R&B singer. Cause it's like, I don't know. I wouldn't be an R&B singer.
I would be a rapper?
I think I would be a rapper. I'd be a rapper. What would you be? You'd be an R&B singer. I knew it.
Because I always envision myself, right? On the stage, right? And I'm singing. And then like people going crazy, people passing out and stuff like that. Oh my God, Leo, I love
people
you.
Like that. Like people on stage like trying to touch you and stuff.
And I'm just like this.
You're like Pootie Tang. Studio like.
He's like, Pootie done it again. Pootie done it again.
Yo, the little he's like, cut that shit down.
Nah, I'll be an R&B singer. I'll be an R&B singer.
I think I'd be a rapper.
We'll make a good track together though.
You think so?
Yeah. And it'll be called the couch.
The couch.
Because you can do a lot of things on the couch.
You could do a lot of things on the couch.
You could vibe. You could chill.
Oh, you could vibe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You could.
Yo, I actually do have a this or that for you.
Okay.
And my cousin told me this a while back. It was like when we first started doing this or that. Will Ferrell or Adam Sandler?
Will Ferrell. Not even a thought.
That's
like
a
not
good
even a
choice.
thought.
I would make that choice too.
Like
You got Step Brothers, old school. There's a movie that he did with Biggie's son.
Yeah, I think Everything Must Go.
That's a great movie.
Step Brothers.
Yeah, I said Step Brothers.
Elf.
Ricky Bobby.
What's it called with Ben Stiller? Zoolander.
Zoolander. He was in Zoolander.
You see, he said, "This coffee is nasty." I was like, ah! He said this. He built the model of the house. He's like, this is a house for ants. He cried. He's like, this is a house. I can't live in
Zoolander. Yo, Zoolander is a classic. Remember when he started coal mining with his dad, and they were in the bar, and the mermaid commercial came up on the TV. He was like, look at it. He's like, look at this. My son is a mermaid. He was like, it's a merman, Dad, a merman. Yo, that's a classic Zoolander.
Bro, that's just funny. Like, that was
What
such
else
a
he
good.
got? Let me see. Will Ferrell got Land of the Lost.
Land of the Lost.
You ever seen that? That movie's funny. Let me see. I'm gonna see. Will Ferrell got
is
bangers.
a legend. Like, legend in his own right. That's somebody.
Semi-pro. Anchorman.
Everybody, it's crazy because everybody was an Anchorman as well. Like
The other guys with Mark Wahlberg.
And with The Rock. I think was The Rock.
The Rock was in
Rock
it.
is in
Remember,
it, right?
he was like aim for the bushes with Samuel L. Jackson and they jumped off the building. You got that movie he did, Kicking and Screaming. Remember when he was the coach, the soccer Night at the Roxbury. His scene in Wedding Crashers is mad funny. Remember that?
Yeah,
because he was like, "Mom, the meatloaf, fuck." You ever seen that movie, The Campaign, that he did with Zach Galifianakis? Mm-hmm. That was funny. Let me see what else. Blades of Glory.
Blades of Glory, yeah.
Daddy's Home, another movie
Blades
with
of
Mark
Glory.
Wahlberg.
That's where they got the ham.
Yeah.
He's like, it's provocative.
That's from N-Words in Paris.
I wanted to say it, but I didn't.
Yeah, Will Ferrell got bangers. And Get Hard, pause. That was pretty funny.
Hart,
I'm not really a Kevin Hart fan like that. But that was pretty funny. But I think Will Ferrell's top 5 are Step Brothers, Talladega Nights, Old School.
Old School is a slept-on movie. Blue.
Night at the Roxbury. And what else? And Anchorman. Not in order.
Anchorman. Not in order, yeah.
Bro, Anchorman was a classic.
They called the shots out for that.
And I never really thought Adam Sandler was funny the way people made him seem. Like, even though he does have a good, like Mr. Deeds, I love that movie.
One of my favorite Adam Sandler movies is 8 Crazy Nights.
That was a good one. That was a good one. That was a good one. I know somebody who talks like
was it Eloise?
Eleanor.
Eleanor.
Yeah, I don't got no more this or that. I know next week I'm gonna come prepared. Don't worry. I know I've been saying that for like 4 episodes straight already, but
and if y'all got
I'll just be caught up.
I'll
be caught up.
Hit the IG.
Hit us on IG. Send that to us.
Do it.
If you have my number, send it to me. Text me, whatever. Yeah, I need to come because remember before the this or that, I was like, chicken or and like nah. I'm gonna start doing these scenarios because you be getting some good ones. I'm still caught up on
the lollipop or the candy shop.
What was the first? Out of My System.
Out of My System or
One Wish.
One Wish. So we did Out of My System, One Wish.
That still got me fucked
Candy
up.
Shop.
Candy Shop.
Lollipop.
Lou is mad at me that I chose Candy Shop.
I'm kind of mad at you too.
Candy Shop, dude.
I take you to the candy shop. Dun, dun, dun.
Olivia was mad caca, and she was like in the video. She was like,
she kind of looks like Lamar Odom a little bit.
Not at all. Not at all.
And
on that note, just on that comment.
That was episode 9.
That was episode 9. I just don't know what to say after that.